Don't forget that we're working on our hip toss, and then we're working on our spider and lasso guard from the ground. I've got the biggest little kid with me here, Luke, who's gonna help us out once we get started on our techniques, but we're gonna go through some solo drills first, okay? So throughout the week, we've been using our belts to simulate the spider and lasso guard. Today, we're gonna use a gi top. All right, so you can use a gi top, you can use a sweater, you can use a jacket, anything that has sleeves. Honestly, you could even use like a towel or something similar to that. So to transition back and forth from my spider and lasso guards, we'll use this. But I want you guys to use your gi tops even when you're drilling your hip toss today to practice your grips, okay? So with my gi top and my invisible partner right now, I start with my high collar grip. My second grip is gonna be on the elbow. And remember, I wanna get that nice and deep behind their tricep, holding onto that arm above their elbow. So I have a sleeve and a collar grip. Now I make my partner step to me so that my foot is in the middle. When I step in the middle, I bring my hips close to their hips. Then I would circle my arm underneath their arm. Now, this is gonna be tough to do when you're holding onto the gi top using your pretend partner, right? So again, my arm would go underneath and hold on to my partner's hip. Step all the way across and poke my hip through so that when I look over my shoulder and pull on that tricep, I lay my partner down on the floor and I can transition right to the knee on belly position and maintain control. Right back up with my partner here. Grab a hold of that high collar grip. Second grip is on the tricep, on the sleeve, high on the back of their arm so I can control above the elbow. Hold them close to me so that I step in the middle. Next, I'm gonna put my arm underneath their arm, grab a hold of that hip on the back side, pulling our hips close together and my ear is on their chest. When I bring my feet close together, now I step all the way across, nice and deep. Look over my other shoulder and pull that tricep. Don't forget to make that little ramp on your leg for your partner to fall down. Go right to knee on belly. I still have control of that sleeve, all right? Let's see that with a real partner now. All right, Coach Luke's here to help us out. So again, it looks exactly the same, guys. Nothing changes. I still get that same high collar grip, and I still want my grip on the sleeve behind the arm, like on their tricep, above the elbow. I pull him close to me, so he steps. And when I get close to him, or I bring my hips close to him, remember, my arm that's on the sleeve lets go to go underneath Luke's arm and all the way to his hip. My ear is nice and tight to his chest and my head is underneath his chin. My feet step close together. Big step all the way across so my hips poke out. When I straighten my legs up here, that's the part that picks them up off the floor. Bend my knee just a little bit. Look over the opposite shoulder. If we don't have any more questions, guys, we're gonna move on to our next technique. Again, this is how I can drill my spider guard and my lasso guard at home with no partner. I'm gonna use my gi top for this drill. Again, you can use a sweatshirt, a hoodie, a jacket, a bathrobe, anything like that. This helps me practice my hook grips. I'm gonna take the sleeves of that jacket, I'm gonna put one thumb inside briefly, 4 fingers on the outside, and roll my knuckles so that I have that hook grip. Now my thumb can come out. Same thing on the other side. Now I have that hook grip. So I've made basically just a big loop with my arms and the sleeves of my training partner, his jacket. Put one foot inside one of those sleeves. I'm gonna lay back and I'll change my angle so you guys can see the way I'm putting that in. 1 foot on the inside of that sleeve. First, when you put that first foot in there, you're pulling on the other sleeve, you can stretch your leg out a little bit. My leg is stretched all the way out, fully extended. And I'm holding onto that hook grip nice and tight. Stretch my leg one more time. And now I'm gonna switch to the other side. So see where that big, beautiful Renzo Gracie logo is right there? I wanna put my foot just below that, right underneath that Renzo lion. Start to straighten and extend that leg, and I'll retract and let the other leg come out. Holding on nice and tight. So again, my leg is fully extended, and my arms just keep those hook grips. It makes it nice and tight. I can stretch my leg a little bit right here. And now we'll switch back and forth from one spider, taking that leg off and pushing it completely out, to the other spider. Taking this leg off, and kicking it completely out. Let's go back side to side a few more times. One side, inside, fully extend. All the way back in, fully extend. When you're putting your feet in for spider guard, make sure that your foot's going in the middle. So you don't want the gi back there on your heel or too close on top by your toes. Your leg might slip off. Make sure your foot is right in the middle. Switching back side to side each time. All right, I think you guys got that part pretty good. So now we're gonna use our partner to do the lasso part. We'll pay attention to the way that my leg wraps around, and then I'm gonna use Coach Luke to do the spider guards back and forth, side to side, okay? So one more time with our gi top, jacket, towel, whatever it is that you may be using at home. One side is fully extended and locked all the way out. Now that back leg that I opened up last time is gonna come around the top, in front of that sleeve, and underneath it, right into what would be your partner's armpit. So I can see my toes back there. It's wrapped all the way around. Pull that in nice and tight. My hand stays on the inside of my thigh. Now I can unwind that completely, get my toes out of there, up and over the top. When I pull that back down, now I'm gonna do the spider on this side. Spider. Retract the other side. This side is gonna be the lasso now. So now I'm gonna pull this leg all the way up over the top. When it goes inside, I want my toes to go all the way underneath. Pull that back close to me, so my elbow is nice and tight to my body, and I have my toes kind of curled up and flared, pulling, breaking my partner's posture down. Unwind that side, take it all the way back out again, and now we're gonna do the exact same drill with our partners. All right, come on in. When we start out, guys, your partner will stand up on both feet. I'm gonna put my feet on their hips. Same hook grips on their sleeves. Again, it doesn't have to be a gi top. Mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever it is that you're training with today can wear a long sleeve shirt, a jacket, a hoodie, anything that we can grab a hold of their sleeves on. One foot is gonna go to the spider guard position. I'm gonna find with the outside of my foot on the inside of Coach Luke's arm, I wanna see right where his elbow bends, and that's where I wanna put my foot, okay? Let's take a look at that from the front angle. So when Coach Luke starts to bend over here, you can see his nice, long, gangly arms are extended all the way down to my knees, and I need to find with my foot, the middle, right where it bends. That's perfect. So that when I fully extend my leg, that hook grip on his sleeve becomes very tight. And it's not from me pulling super hard with my arms. My arm is relaxed, and that hook grip is strong. When I extend my leg, it makes that a very strong position. Set the other spider and switch side to side. Remember, when we retract the opposite side, I'm gonna kick that leg out to take that grip off my knee that your opponent or your partner might be holding on to. Pull this leg back down, kick that leg completely out to pop that grip off your pant leg. Right back into the inside. As that leg extends, the other leg comes down, kick that grip off. You guys are getting a little bit more comfortable with this at home. You can start to shift your hips a little bit, kick that leg out, maybe find the hip to make sure that your legs are comfortable in the spider guard position. Now we'll bring that back inside, bring this leg back down, kick my leg out, maybe I can go right to Coach Luke's hip, maintaining a good, strong hook grip position. All right, guys, let's take it to the next step. Now that I have my spider guards going back and forth, I'm pretty comfortable with this spot. As I kick this leg to the outside, we're gonna bring that leg all the way over the top, inside, and put my toes all the way up behind Coach Luke's shoulder. I should be able to see my own toes wiggling back there. I'm gonna pull my elbow tight to my hip, pull that nice and close down to me, breaking down my opponent's posture. Now we'll switch to the other side. I have to unwind this leg completely all the way out, back underneath, make that side my spider guard now. As I retract this leg down, I extend to break that grip. And now this side becomes my lasso. Over the top, toes go behind the armpit so I can see my own toes. pull that close to me. So my hand is tight to my thigh, my elbow is glued to my hip, and I have control of Luke's posture. All the way back out one more time. Inside again to the spider. Retract that other side. Don't forget to kick your leg out to pop that grip. Up and over the top. Toes all the way behind the shoulder. And pull that posture down. We should be flaring our toes behind their shoulders, so I'm kind of hooking the top of my foot on the back of Coach Luke's arm, holding onto it tight with my foot. All the way out. Back inside to the spider. On this last time through, guys, if you have any questions or want to see a different angle or just have anything in general that you want us to answer, type your questions in on the comments so we can answer those questions for you, or just wave, say hi, let us know that you're here and watching so we can give you guys a shout out. Kick that bottom leg off. Don't forget to pop that grip all the way over the top. Toes behind the shoulder and pull that close to you. Elbow glued to your hip, hand inside the thigh. All the way underneath. Back to our spider guard position. One more time on the opposite side. Kick that grip over the top. Wrap up that lasso guard and pull that down tight, controlling your partner's posture. Thanks, Coach Luke. All right.